It's Connecticut, and welcome to another episode. Oh my god, first pick. Okay. Welcome to a new thing. Yeah, I have another thing that I want you guys to watch because I just can't stop pushing out new things because I'm insane. It's a fantasy draft franchise for your guys' faces. So here it is. Probably gonna hear a little bit of my sexy voice. Hey, Prankster Gangster. First pick in this franchise mode. Lots of very good players to pick. I'm gonna pick Mike Trout. Are you in this? No, nobody is in this. So first pick, Mike Trout. Now,
am I in this?
we're not in this, I already said that, but that is because this is late. Also, I'm going to edit this audio so that I can actually hear stuff. There we go. So now, who shall we pick? I already have Trout. Huh. I'm gonna go with Roberto Osuna, and we get the immediate next pick, so that can't have been a huge mistake. And I'm gonna, I'll pick up an Andrew Benintendi for y'all. Okay, so after Benintendi, let's get our starting pitcher, Carlos Martinez, and let's get another one, Joe Ross. Next, I am planning on getting our catcher, if there are still decent catchers left. Not really. Let's get a second base. No. Yeah, why not pick up Cody Bellinger? And a John Gray. I'm going to go through almost every pick of this. I'm going to go a lot into our depth. As dang it! Ooh. I guess we're gonna get that position later. Huh. Let's go ahead and get Yoan Moncada. And maybe Manny Benuelos. What are his pitches? Oof. First baseman. Third baseman, Jed Jorko. I was going to pick him a while ago. Let's get another outfielder. Why don't we? Yeah, let's pick up the Mitch Haniger. And let's... Okay, I guess Bellinger is my DH, so have to worry about that. So let's get a shortstop. Or actually, let's get a catcher. But which catcher shall we get? Lamakia, no. Dang it. Okay. You know what? Call me crazy, but I think I'm going with Justin Graham. Ooh, I just saw Joey Gallo. I could have gotten him. I think it's time to start getting our backup pitchers after we kind of try to find our way to get a decent catcher. Not yet, not yet. Shortstop, that's an important position. Oh, Story, if he had better vision. But God, he'd strike out so much. 130 strikeouts in 97 games last year. That's just not gonna cut it. JP Crawford, however, is going to cut it. I never got that first baseman. I could get Mr. Cheater over here. Mr. I'm gonna buy my success with drugs. You know what though? I like Yulieski Uriel. Oh no, they're starting to get the... Oh God. Oh no. Starting to get the decent guys back here. Bastardo. Yeah, now I gotta start getting pitchers. Volquez? Yeah, there's some Volquez. Ooh, good thing we got that Volquez. Because now they're down to Urias. Johnny Venters. Ooh. Archie Bradley. My dogs be tripping. Okay, now we got our whole team pretty much. Now how about we get our left fielder versus lefties. Ooh, Matt Holliday might be too good though, just to have on the bench. You know what? It's always good to have decent players. No, I think it's time to finally get us a catcher.
He's done it again. It's unbelievable. He's done it again. And on out superlatives. He is the center.
Wow.
Scary. It's scary. He hits another home run. And the Yankees have
Wow. Yeah, not yet. I have two lefties. I could get our last lefty now. Or I'll get Yasiel Sierra, my bad. Okay, 1 second, guys. I need to clean up a little bit of a mess that my dogs made. That can wait. Now let's get our last left-handed arm. Or I'm done stalling. Let's get Andrew Knapp. Andrew K. Knapp. Paco Rodriguez. 67. Red hand. Okay. Guys, stop it! I need one more pitcher. Okay. And I don't have to worry about stamina since I already have a guy for that. I'm gonna go for break. And K-Rod. Or Carlos Torres. And now let's get a backup catcher. AJ Ellis. Never mind, his reaction is a 37. Yonder Navarro. Nope, nope, I changed my mind. We're gonna go back to the decent hitting. Last year played as a Ray, Bobby Wilson. Now, backup middle infielder for your face. How about Jace Peterson for your face? Okay, so Matt Holiday. I have my DH. Now backup outfielder. Why not go with speed? Harrison. Nope. My best friend, Manigueras Sierra. Magnier. That's gonna be hard. And why is it round 26? Okay, so let me get a grip of our team. Backup, it's my catcher, first baseman. Person that can Replace him as Matt Holiday. Looks good. Hey, Kevin. Ooh, I'll start in the regular season. Calm down, guys. Okay. Now let's look what they did to our team. I didn't draft Javi Guerrera. He's gonna go down. I didn't draft Dan Jennings. So he is going to go down. That looks how I envisioned it, so that's great. Certain pitchers, that's all good. Catchers, that's good. Zaleski. Wanaribe, I did not draft you. Release him. Okay. And that guy looks good. Also, you get to go to Double A. Have fun. Okay, so now let's... Okay. That works great. Now let's make the lineups. First hitter will be Yamakata, followed by Mitch Haniger. Looks good. So Moncada, Benintendi, Trout, Jerko, Gurriel, Bellinger, Haniger, Crawford, and yeah. This is a decent team. In the situation, Bellinger. Oof. Ugh, man. Looks like Bellinger will sit. Where did Haniger hit 7? Yep, so it's identical except for... Yeah, okay, now this is where it changes. Yep, looks about good. Now, first hitter is still Moncada. What are they doing? Jesus Christ. Instead of Benintendi, I guess Haniger will hit second. And now looks fantastic. And Bellinger there. Fantastic. Our lineup is done. Now let's look over here. That's all good. Fantastic. So our team is set. Oh no. Now our team is set. Except for one thing. Gonna get rid of all these guys. How's Kevin Cash OB? But somehow Jim Hickey's a C. That's what I thought. Oh, crap, that stinks. Anyway, our team is fantastic. And I think we're ready to play our first game against Noah Syndergaard. Quick counts will be on. Just look over our team once again. Great, let's play. We're gonna go beast mode, aren't we, puppies? Okay, now let's start the opening day festivities. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the rebooted MLB franchise. After all of the New York Yankees died in a horrific plane crash, they decided to have a redraft of every single team. Now the Yankees are playing here today, and they have the same coaches, and they have a worse attitude as everybody on their team died. And to be honest, as a Rays fan, I'm pretty happy about that. Wow, I am a jerk. So now, Carlos Martinez, new ace for the Rays on the 1-2 count. There's an outside fastball to Starling Marte. They're going 2-2. Oh, and he plunks Marte. So, wow. Interesting start to the season as someone's plunked to start it off. And that's an out. I need to change that. Hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. So the runner gets to second here. And here's Carlos Correa. 3-0 count. And he swings on the 3-0. Only to get out there, so 2 quick outs after the hit by pitch. Now here's Evan Gattis. Doesn't have to shave for the Yankees. The Yankees are too sad to make people shave now. Another 2-1. Ooh, and that just goes under his bat. The 2-2. Oh, and a fly ball. Oh, and he just misses it, trying to make a great play. To make a great impression is Mitch Haniger, but instead he comes up just short. The 2-2. Oh, and a called strike 3 on Evan Gattis. So after the leadoff hit by pitch, there's a 1-2-3 inning. Now here's Yohan Moncada, new second baseman for the Rays after the fantasy draft. And there's a single up the middle as Yohan Moncada rips it off of Noah Syndergaard, the flamethrower. Now here's Andrew Benintendi. Hey Ryan, please gaming. Nothing much, just doing this. Now Benintendi. Oh, and he rips this one to left center field. This one will just get past him as Andrew Benintendi, starting his Rays career right, getting a third here. No, he's out, trying to stretch it into a triple. But an RBI double will bring home Yohan Moncada. But a great relay is made to cut him off from getting the third. Now here's Mike Trout. 0-2 count. And that's a ground ball right to the second baseman there as he will make the play. There's 2 outs. Now here's the dangerous Jed Yorko, hitting clean off for this new Rays team. Hit 30 home runs last season with a .243 average, as this one is ripped to right center field. It's hit high, and Marte will camp under this one for the out. So, 1 run scores on 2 hits on Andrew Benintendi's RBI double. So now, the 3-1 to Yonder Alonso. And that one's hit hard to the second baseman, but it's an easy out as Moncada will dish it to first. There's Canha, my bad. Hit 122 last year as he had a limited season. The 1-2. Oh, and he swings on the way low changeup as Andrew Knapp will throw this one over to first for the first out of the inning. There's Brad Miller. Last year, before the horrible plane crash, he was a Ray, but he will strike out now. That'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 inning by Carlos Martinez keeps it a 1-0 game. Now, here's Yulieski Gurriel. I think this is a very good pickup for the Rays as they got him in the late rounds. He'll show it there with a nice leadoff single. Reminds me a lot of the catcher who the Rays never got to have on their team, Wilson Ramos. There's a 3-0 count. And a fastball right down the middle is taken for a strike. That one was 100 miles per hour. And the 3-1. And this one's hit hard the other way, and that'll get through the hole there, and a little bit of a bobble out in left field, but he'll recover it, as that's Cody Bellinger's first major league hit, which is interesting. Now here is Mitch Haniger. Now the 3-2 count. Oh, and a pop-up here. It's going to be an infield fly, as it will be camped under by the first baseman there. Who's the first baseman? Yonder Alonso. Now here's J.P. Crawford, another 3-2 count from Syndergaard. Oh, and this one's ripped high, deep, and it will get over his head. This looks like a possible double as he gets in there at third. RBI double for J.P. Crawford. That's his first major league hit. Now here's the catcher, Andrew Knapp. 1-1. Oh, and Knapp rips this one into the outfield. That's a 2 RBI single as the Rays get off to a great start this season against Noah Syndergaard. That's Andrew Knapp's first major league hit. Now here's Yoan Moncada. Got a single last time. The 2-1. That's a foul back. Now the 2-2. That's inside. Bringing it to 3-2. Moncada, a speedster, but also a pretty good contact hitter, as he will walk. Now here's Andrew Benintendi, who got gunned trying to go for a triple last time, but he also got an RBI. He crushed a low fastball. Another 1-1. Oh, and this one's hit up the middle. And Andrew Knapp will stay at third as he knows Marte has a cannon out there. And that will bring up the 3-hole hitter, Mike Trout. As you can see, Noah Syndergaard's outing has not been a kind one. 7 hits through 1 1/3. Now the 3-2 count to the former MVP, Mike Trout. The pitch. Oh, and this one's ripped, but it's foul. Here's another 3-2 count.
3-2 with the bases loaded.
And he walks while the bases are loaded. So that's an RBI walk for Mike Trout. And now Noah Syndergaard's outing will end. Because that was a disaster. Now Erasmo Ramirez, the former Ray, will hit. Another 3-ball count as it's 3-2. Oh, and this one's shot high, deep, but it will be caught out in center field. That will be a sac fly, but that one looked like it had some distance off the bat, just died. So that's a nice sac fly. Now here's Yulieski Gurriel's 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this one ripped high and deep to right center field, but it will be caught by Marte, as that was a huge inning. Scored 5 runs, but it ends with runners on the corners. Now here's Joey Gallo on the Yankees. And there is a strike, a 1-2 count. Ooh, and that one's hit high to right center field, and it looks like it will be caught by the center fielder Mike Trout. Here's Shin-Soo Choo. 3-1. Oh, and this one's ripped the other way. And there's no way they can get to it. And now Benintendi throwing it in. There's a double for Shin-Soo Choo. Now here's the 9-hole hitter. Now here's the leadoff man, Starling Marte. Ooh, and he looks silly on that one. Got hit with 2 strikes, this exact count last time. Now the 1-2. Oh, and that one is called a ball. Now 2-2. And that one's crushed, but it's caught by Gurriel. Now here is CJ Cron. Oh, and this one's ripped. But the runner will not go, and that's a smart decision, as they will not run on the strong right field arm of Mitch Haniger. Here's Carlos Correa's 1-2 count. Oh, and he crushes it foul. Now another 1-2. Oh, almost hitting him. Now a 2-2 count. That's 3-2. As his accuracy is kind of all over the place, as that one's right down the middle of a foul. Another 3-2. And he strikes them out on the fastball. No runs are scored on a couple of hits, as it's still 6-0. Revitalized Rays. Now here's the 0-2. It's Cody Bellinger. Ooh, and that one's a foul ball. 0-2. Oh, and he just got swooped on. There's a strikeout there for Erasmo Ramirez. Facing his former team and doing pretty well so far. 3-2. Oh, and jinxing him here, I guess. As that's going to be a single as it kind of dies off the bat. I guess that had a lot of top spin. Now here's J.P. Crawford. RBI double last time, as that one was crushed in his last at bat. Now the 3-1. Oh, and this one's hit high into the air and caught by Mr. Evan Gattis. Now here's Andrew Knapp. Had a 2 RBI single last time. Now the 1-1. That one's a tapper. And what a play over there at third base, as it's still a 6-0 game. Here's the 3-2 to the lumberjack Evan Gattis. That one's foul back. Howdy, Tyler. Oh, and that's a foul. I'm gonna do Common Crusaders later, but it's gonna be a different team because I somehow lost like a bunch of my players, and I don't know why.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Another 3-2, but I made another common team and it's different.
For the Yankees so far.
And he strikes him out.
He swings and misses for the first out.
Now the 1-1 to Mark Canna.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball.
Ooh, and that's a foul back.
This is fouled back and out of play.
There was the 1-2.
Packing for the second time.
And that's a ball.
Stayed low apparently for a ball.
2 balls, 2
How's the
strikes.
Common Crusaders team going? I hope my ideas are working so far.
Yeah, I've only done one episode of that. And the team was all messed up, but now the 2-2 to Brad Miller. This one's hit high over to third base as Jed Yorko will get under it. So there's one left on base, but other than that, nothing is doing. There's Yoan Moncada. It's a foul ball. Big swing there. Erasmo Ramirez cruising through this revitalized Ray team as this one's ripped, but it's caught. Now here's Andrew Benintendi. He ripped a single last time. Oh, and this one is a bad pitch to swing on, and Benintendi grounds out. Now here's Mike Trout, has an RBI walk on his repertoire right now, I guess you could say that word. Oh, and he crushes it high, deep, and this one is way out of here. No, it's foul. Wow. Just foul. That one had to travel a long way. And this is a ground ball to short instead of the hard, deep home run that they were intending to have, but still up 6-0. Here's Joey Gallo to face Carlos Martinez. And he crushes this one foul. Now the 1-2. Oh, and this one's a bullet right to the shifted shortstop, Yoan Moncada. Or my bad, J.P. Crawford. Now Shin-Soo Shu. That's too high. Now the 2-1. Ooh, and that one's just broken off. 3-1. I mean 2-2, my bad. And Shin-Soo Shu trying to do what he did last time and get a cheap single or double, but it does not work. Now the 3-2 to Starling Marte. He's 0-1 with the hit by pitch. That's a foul. And now the 3-2. And he strikes him out on a fastball right down the pipe. That's not a real expression, I don't think. Here's the powerful Jed Yorko. 1-1. And that one's way high. And the 2-1 from Erasmo Ramirez. So far, Ramirez has had a great game. This one's a fly ball way up there. And Brad Miller will get it. Now to hit is Yulieski Uriel. Fly ball to right center field last time. And this one's hit hard, but it's going to be an out. Right to the third baseman over there, and now there's 2 outs. Here's Cody Bellinger. Oh, and that one is nasty. As Bellinger looks silly on it. He struck out last time, and hoping not to strike out again, as there's a fastball way up there. 2-2. Ooh, and this one's smoked the other way, but it's foul. 2-2. and a high fastball is destroyed the other way. Never mind, that's a fly out.
Rays go in order. Here's CJ Crone now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that
And the 1-1.
against the top of the order has
Ooh, and that one's hit hard the other way. Now the 1-2. This one is cranked to the center fielder as it's caught.
and that's out number 1.
Now here's Carlos Correa.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Oh, and he's caught looking. That's his 8th strikeout thrown as Martinez is throwing an absolute gem.
Away in the inning, and then it looks
Here's a 1-1 to the Lumberjack Evan Gaddis. Now the 2-1. Oh, and what a play for Yoan Moncada in the game. My bad. My English is bad. I'll end the half inning. Now is Mitch Haniger. 0-2. Oh, and this one's hit hard as that's a single. Mitch Haniger is 2 for 3 now. Now here's J.P. Crawford. And the 1-2. Oh, and that one's rolled over. It's gonna go for a force out. Now here is Andrew Knapp. He has a couple of RBI on a nice 2 RBI single hit earlier in the game as he fouls this changeup back. And the 1-2. Oh, and this one's hit hard. And he misses the dive as that's going to be an easy triple. I'm double, my bad. And that means that Yoan Moncada, the leadoff hitter, is up next. 1-1. And this one's hit. That's an RBI ground out. So Erasmo Ramirez finally surrendering a run. And now here's Andrew Benintendi. 1-1. Oh, and that one smoked. But it's just gonna stay in. So the run scores on a ground out. It's 7-0. Here's Yonder Alonso, the 1-1 count. And this one's hit up the middle hard. It's a leadoff single to start off the top of the 7th. Here's Mark Canha, 2 strikeouts today. Oh, look at this. And that's going to be a double play started by Moncada's great jab at the ball. Now here's Brad Miller. The 1-1. Oh, and this one's hit high and deep to left center field. But that one will also die as Andrew Benintendi will make the easy catch as it's still 7-0. Here's Alex Wood to face the powerful Mike Trout. The count. And this one is ripped to the shortstop, but he's out. Now here's Jed Jorko. The 1-2. Oh, and that one's ripped, but it's caught over at third base. The third baseman over there. Joey Gallo has made many great plays over there. Now here's Julieski Uriel. The 2-1. That one's a tapper. And he's going to be out. So now, here is Joey Gallo trying to hit the unhittable Carlos Martinez, and he takes it high, deep, and gone. Joey Gallo gets a hold of that high fastball and takes it way out of here. It's a 7-1 ball game now, as that one was absolutely murdered to the right field scoreboard. That's his first home run of the season, and that'll make it a 7-1 game. Let's check this one up again. Oh, right down the middle of the plate, slightly elevated, and he will take it to the back of the dome. So after that hit, here is Shin-Soo Choo. Man, that stinks for Martinez, who is pitching a gem of a game. That one's hit foul the other way. 1-2. And he strikes him out. So it's a good job to come back and strike out Shin-Soo Choo. This is his 9th strikeout of the game. Trying to get everybody some Subway subs. Now 1-2 for the subs. Oh, and this one's hit high and kind of deep to right center, but Mike Trout will get under it. Now here's CJ Crone. 1 for 3. Former Angels player. And it will be caught by Mitch Haniger. So Martinez gives up a home run to the powerful third baseman Joey Gallo, as it's a 7-1 ball game. Now here's Cody Bellinger. 3-0. And this one was swung at, and he's out. I forgot to guess pitch. And here's Mitch Haniger. And the 1-2. That will be watched, as it's a low sinker. 2-1 to the powerful right fielder. Oh, and this one's hit high. Might get lost in the dome, but no, it looks like Marte will get under it, and that's an out. Now here's J.P. Crawford. 3-1 to the shortstop. Oh, and this one's hit high. This one might get lost in the dome, but it looks like Marte has gotten used to this place. That is going to end the inning. It's still 7-1. Yankees trying to make a miraculous comeback. So now here's Johnny Ventures to try to end this ball game. Now the 3-1 to Correa. There's the strike. Now the 3-2. That's a foul. Now the 3-2 again. And that one's hit to the right fielder, Mitch Haniger, who will get under it and make the catch. Here's Evan Gattis. 1-1. That's fouled. 1-2. Oh, and it's crushed, but it's out of the way out, foul. 1-2. That knuckle curve isn't fooling anybody. 2-2. And that one's hit hard, but foul. 2-2. That one's fouled off. And now, this one's crushed, but it's way foul. 2-2. That one's back and it'll hit the catcher, but he'll be okay. 2-2. And now J.P. Crawford will make the play. So now they're down to their last out Because it's Yonder Alonso. 3-1. And that is gonna catch the strike zone. Controversial call at the end of the game. Now the 3-2. And now the 3-2 once more. And that one's ripped. Hitting off the bag. And that will end the game as Johnny Venters closes them down on a 1-2-3 inning. Carlos Martinez getting the win. Only run is against the powerful Joey Gallo. And Noah Syndergaard getting the loss, giving up 6 runs and 7 hits in 1 1/3 innings. Okay, back in not kayfabe. That was a good game. Carlos Martinez shaped up pretty well. Now, how about we sim the rest of the series? I'm going to turn that off because I hate that. We lost 1-0, so interesting.
Good Thursday morning.
Okay, so we're 3-4 now. Joe Ross struggling.
Beginning of the work week and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East,
Preston Tucker?
down the Rays in St. Petersburg.
No, Preston Beck.
Heading into today, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division.
Magnus Sierra hasn't hit yet.
1st place in the American League Eastern Division.
Maybe that's because he's a center fielder.
3 runs, leading the O's to victory over the Yankees, 5-1. After today, the Orioles are in 2nd place in the AL.
Okay, let's sim through this series. View offer, Buckholz for Grimm, nope. And now let's, let's pitch with, let's play the last series. Last game of the series. We are 6-7.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show.
And looks like JP Crawford sucks a bit.
Together 10 hits total as they took down.
Okay, let's play this team. Volquez will pitch. I might, no. Oh, okay. So we're high on the leaderboards and stolen bases. John Gray's leading the league in strikeouts. Oh, I sold Ian Happ, Tyler Richards, if you're still here. It's just way too much. Now here's Ulieski Uriel. Oh, and the first pitch is ripped. There's an out. Okay, I forgot to get into announcer mode, so give me a second to prepare. Okay. So now, here's the 1-2 count to Mitch Haniger. That one's way outside. It's a stormy day here in Boston. Beautiful Fenway Park. Natural attraction, though it's not very natural, is there's a line out to center field. Garcia, pretty good start so far. Now here is Mike Trout. 3-2. Oh, and this one's ripped to right center field. And that one's right into the triples corner. But it looks like Mike Trout's only going to get a double. Now here's Matt Holliday.
and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second.
So Trout's running, and there's strike 3. It's Matt Holliday swinging at that terrible pitch, and that'll end the inning. There's Edison Volcards, had 2 starts, gets a win on both of them. Even though his ERA is up at the 3.75 mark, let's see if he can lower that today. Now he has to face David Peralta. Oh, and he misses that sinker there. 1-2. Oh, and this one's ripped to the center fielder, Mike Trout.
So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Now here's George Springer. Struggled in his last 8 games, hitting 148. There's a nice job there, getting it in the strike zone. Now the 3-1, and there's another strike at the same location. 3-2, and he reaches a bit for that one. Another 3-2, and this one is ripped, but it will be caught in right field by Haniger, and he's just going to make sure that he gets back at first. Now here's Yoenis Cespedes, former Boston Red Sox before the draft, and there is going to be a single.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's basically pitching unlucky right there. He's got the sinker in his arsenal. He throws the sinker.
So now here's Steve Pearce, and that one's ripped.
Finds a hole. Man, that's a tough break.
He appears to be having some issues with
1-2.
he's dealing with 2 guys on him.
There is a foul ball by Steve Pearce once more. And this one's grounded to the third baseman. And looks like they will turn the double play. Jed Jorko down to the second baseman, Moncada. Thrown over to the first baseman, Uriel. Now here's a 3-2 to Jed Jorko, who oddly enough, it's way better against right-handed pitching. There's a ground ball out. Now there's 1 out. Here's Cody Bellinger. My bad. Yawning. Tired. In 217. In his rookie season. 2-2. And he strikes him out. Another 2-1. And this one's hit hard to second base. So 1-2-3 inning again by Jaime Garcia. Now here's the former Giant, Joe Panic. Oh, and this one's crushed high, deep, and that's gonna get out of here. Home run for Joe Panic. So he took that one to left field. Edison Boquez, known for giving up a lot of home runs, and that one is just shot the other way. So it's 1-0. Let me see that stat. Never mind. There's Salvador Perez, the catcher. And he misses. Another 2-1. And that one's ripped. But a nice play by Haniger will limit it to a single. Now here's Trevor Plouffe. And this one will be right to Yoan Moncada. Double play. Great pitch there. As Trevor Plouffe will ground that one to the second baseman. Now here is Danny Santana. I'm glad I got that name right. Now the 2-1. And that one's ripped to the first baseman, but it's caught. Now here's Andrew Knapp. 1-2. And that one's hit up the middle, just past the diving glove of the shortstop, Trevor Story. Andrelton Simmons. Now here's J.P. Crawford. The 1-2.
And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the
That's a ball.
at all in the month of April.
2-2.
This is 2-2. Nobody out there.
Oh, and he strikes out. Slider. Too fast for him. Now here is Yohan Moncada. There is a fastball way up. And now the 2-1 to Yohan Moncada. Big second base prospect, and he will rip one to right center field. Oh, but George Springer making a great play. And Andrew Knapp, wait, he gets back in time with a bad throw. But he was around second base by the time he caught that ball. Now here's the 3-0 to Mitch Haniger.
3-0, here it is.
Oh, and he swings! And that's just a single. Mitch Haniger doesn't worry about being risky as he gets a single on a 3-0 count. Here's Mike Trout, hit a double last time in the right center field gap. Almost was a triple, but he was hit too hard and he decided to stay at second. Now 1-2. Oh, and this one hit the other way, and he's out. Now here's Andrelton Simmons, the shortstop. That one's inside. 2-1. This one's hit hard to center field. Dang it. Okay. Now here is David Peralta. Power hitting left fielder will crush it to J.P. Crawford, but he'll make a nice play. Now here's George Springer. Lined out last time. Made a great play last inning in the field, but that's a round out to Yohan Moncada. So it's still 1-0 after the 1-2-3 inning. Here's Matt Holliday. Struck out on the slider last time. 3-2. And that's hit up the middle hard, as Matt Holliday will have a single. Now here's Jadjorko. 1-1. And this one, a diving play made, and oh, a double play! What an amazing play made over at third base by the stud known as Trevor Plouffe. And now, the 1-2. Oh, and that one's hit hard to left field as that's a single. Stayed back on that one and then exploded on it and just slapped it the other way. Another 1-1. Oh crap. Another 1-2. And this one's hit the other way. And he's out. So, after a snazzy double play and then a single after it, it's in the middle of the fourth, 1-0. Here's Jonas Cespedes, single last time. This one's a check swing ground ball right to Yohan Moncada, who will make the easy play.
First in time for the out.
Now here's Steve Pierce, grounded out last time.
In this one.
3-1 count.
Chop foul.
That one's a tapper foul.
1 run, 4 hits. And no
3-2.
errors for the Red Sox to this point.
And he strikes him out on the fastball. Volquez throwing that one 96 miles per hour. Here's Joe Panic, hit a solo home run last at bat. Oh, and this one's ripped. So there's a single for Joe Panic. Joe Panic having a great game so far. Now here's Salvador Perez. Oh, wow! Crushes one foul. 1-2. That one's also foul. 1-2. And that one's also foul. 3 fouls in a row for Salvador Perez. Make it 4, because this is a battle. And he strikes them out on the sinker. So, Joe Panic gets a single, but other than that, nothing going on. It's still a 1-0 game. Let's watch this replay. Here's Andrew Knapp. He ripped one last time up the middle. And he swings that one way below the zone. 1-2. And that's a ball. 2-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2.
Oh, and this one's crushed. So that's Knapp's second hit of the game. Here's JP Crawford. So for 1. With a 3-2.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
And that one's fouled.
High foul ball as it finds a lucky
Last time JP Crawford struck out on a slider that he was late to. Oh, and this one's crushed to right center field.
Springer racing back.
And it looks like it's over George Springer's head. And that's an RBI double for JP Crawford. As a run will score easily. Let's watch this one again. Absolutely bombed just over the glove of George Springer. So now, with no outs, here's Yohan Moncada. See if he can give him the lead early in this ball game. Another 2-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Oh, and this one ripped, but it's an out. Over to shortstop. Simmons, with his quick reaction time, will make the out.
Ready for another shot now.
Now here's Mitch Haniger.
On his line so far in the game.
The 2-1.
Here's the 2-1.
That's fouled back.
And out of play.
2-2.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Oh, and this one may bloop over his head. No, it's caught by the second baseman. So there's 2 outs for the dangerous Mike Trout. Now the 1-1. He doubled in the first inning. And this one's a tapper, but it's foul. Strike 2. And this one's hit up the middle, and that'll get past the glove of Joe Panic, as it's a 2-1 game now. The Rays take the lead in this inning. And this is a disaster for the Red Sox. Now here's Matt Holliday. 3-2. And that's a walk. So this is tough. Now Jed Jorko.
And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
0-2. Mike Trout is stealing. And this one's hit up the middle. And that's another RBI single. Jed Jorko hitting it right up the middle. Now here's Cody Bellinger.
He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
3-2. And that's a walk. Bases loaded as Jaime Garcia can't seem to get out of the inning, and now they're going to get him out of the ball game for Joe Kelly to face Yulieski Uriel. It's a shame. Had a great game going until he couldn't get out of the 5th. Now the 0-2. And that's a ground ball to the second baseman. Out. So 3 runs are scored as Joe Kelly will save the inning.
That's the good news. The bad news is they lead.
Here's Trevor Plouffe, as Volquez now has a newfound 2-run lead. Now the 2-1. He's done a good job keeping his team in the game. Now he's got to keep the lead. 3-1. And he walks him. That's the exact situation you don't want to walk somebody in. Now the 3-0. And he walks Danny Santana. So back-to-back walks to start the inning. Now here's Andrelton Simmons. And the 1-2. Now 2-2. Now it's 3-2. And this one is going to be a double play turned by Jed Jorko. So Andrelton Simmons ends up rolling over the changeup. Now here's David Peralta. 1-2 count. Oh. Almost hits him. And now he'll make the play. No, 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 no. And he's safe. An error by Edison Volquez. And they score a run. Now the 3-2. George Springer, and he'll swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Now here's Andrew Knapp. 1-1. And that's outside. 2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Oh, and that's ripped up the middle. Knapp is 3 for 3.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get.
So now here's J.P. Crawford.
Digging in and looking for more. J.P. Crawford, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
And this one's hit high to left field. And it will be caught.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Another 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch. And this pitch is looked at for a ball.
Okay, great. Something came up, so I have to end the stream now. I'll come back later. Okay, sorry guys. See you later.